Hello everyone. I just want to talk about the old BMW S1000RR that we had. So we know that the new ones have been in the market for a long time, and many people have come to us converting this bike into like their track bike, and which makes a lot of sense. The reason being, it's still a beast on two wheels. It's an animal. Doing a few things here and there, modifying the bike to protect its hardware or the internal components, it will be super important. But like once done appropriately, this bike is lethal on the track. It's one of the pretty good bikes that I have ridden. So I'll just go over a few changes that we have done to ride this on the track. Like you see, you can hit and subscribe our channel 2 to 4 wheels. I'll talk about the windscreen as well. We have one handy to replace. So we'll start with the front fork slider. If you see here, we have the R and G. We can also get the EvoTech performance for a fork slider in case you crash, so protecting your forks. If you look at the tires here, we have the Pirelli Super Corsas. I don't have a particular choice because I've run a few different brands on this bike, and now we do stock these. So we are a Pirelli motorcycle tires dealer as well now. We started with the car tires from Pirelli. No particular choice. Like the other bikes that we had Pirellis, and they were all Super Corsas, so that's when I thought I'll just stick to the Super Corsas. But like if you want Contis or Bridgestone or Michelin, which we had on this bike for a long time, you can just message us. They might not be on the website, but you can just message us and we can give you the best rates because we started dealing with the manufacturers directly for the auto tires. So then we can give you a little better price out there for the motorcycle tires as well. The second thing I want to talk about is the front radiator and oil cooler guard. Now these we have from EvoTech. We could easily get the R&G ones as well, being dealer for both the brands, but EvoTech was slightly better because it has those keys or the nudges to go over the contours of the radiator and the oil cooler guard, and basically like there's a bolt for holding the oil cooler guard to the radiator guard, and then the EvoTech radiator and oil cooler guard can be put together within that bolt. Like it has a space or a keyhole there. Like we can eliminate the use of zip ties, so it gives you a much cleaner look. And then your radiator oil cooler guard, which is like an important component in the motorcycle riding on the track or maybe daily riding, these two components should be protected from leakage. So this is a very useful guard set for your motorcycle, and we have them in stock. I'll share the links as well to all the parts I talk about. Then coming over, we are now one of the 3 Gillies distributors in the US. So we have the FXL, like the short lever, brake lever, and the clutch levers on this motorcycle. I'll share the links. You can definitely buy it from us. We, as I said, like being a distributor, we'll have a good price for you guys. Then for the guards, like compared to the HP4, I'll do a walk around video on my HP4. This one we just put a brake lever guard, and that is from Alpha Racing. We like it. I mean, we have like EvoTech, Gillies, Rhizoma as well, but we just put Alpha Racing, being it super light. It's a decent weight, and then how the guard actually covers the brake lever. So we turned into we preferred the Alpha Racing brake lever guard. But like if you need a comparison data, I can show or walk around with all of them. The Gillies we have on the HP4, I can definitely show you people around. Now frame slider is a very important component on the bike. So this one we have heard a lot of topics. We did an informational video about like which one you prefer, like the drag and all losses when you are riding, like doing a drag race or like track riding. So this one we put the pooch. I really prefer the pooch, being like how wide they are from the bike. If you see like how wide they stick out even from the stock turn signals. So basically it gives you the maximum protection. But again, like in the other video that we have, this might not be the best if you want to do like daily racing, like the street racing that guys do, because you can have like the separate air drag from these frame protectors or the sliders. And that, I mean, honestly, I don't have a wind tunnel data how much drag loss you can see from these, but again, like if people are conscious about it, we'll recommend them not installing these. Just look for the Alpha Racing, or maybe we have Evotech. We have Gillies, which is pretty solid. Many people buy those. Then we have Rhizoma. So those are like a few brands that you can ask us about. This is like the engine cover set. So GB Racing, we carry them, being a dealer for GB Racing. We like them, like it's a hard plastic. Again, we can show you the comparison between how Gillies BMW spec'd out engine covers look on the HP4 compared to the GB Racing one. This one we just went with GB Racing because it covers the entire engine outside, the clutch and the alternator casing. On the other side, I'll show you the clutch cover and the alternator cover is here. So yeah, like GB Racing is another important thing that you might want to install on your bike if you're doing track riding as well as street riding. So we have some tank sliders or grips so that you don't actually move when you are riding or stopping. This one we have is like the BMW S1000RR. We don't carry them in stock, like we have the pooch, but like if somebody needs them, like I can definitely get these for them. It might take a few additional days, but definitely it's an achievable one. Again, if you look at, I do ride this on the street once in a while. So we have the Evotech quad lock case. Quad lock is like the iPhone case that I use, so it's very handy. Plus we have the vibration damper. This is not from the Evotech, the vibration damper. We bought this from directly quad lock, but like everything else came from Evotech, and we have these parts in stock. So anyways, like if you want to use the bike on the street as well, you can definitely have these installed if you want to use quad lock cases on your phone. A plate, not a necessary component, but in case you are doing street riding, you can add like a bag. We have a BMW bag for putting some stuff in just while going for a long ride, like a weekend ride or something on the streets. You can also use GV on this plate, very handy. Like you can use GV without the plate, use a tank guard connector for GV, but even this one works. So we can get the GV tank plate as well, whichever works for you. Like it's totally dependent on the people. The tank, like the fuel tank quick action system that we have is from Rhizoma. We like it. It's pretty handy and looks good on the bike. The notch in between is a blue colored one, so matches the color of the bike as well. Nothing really fancy here, except that like Rhizoma makes parts for the new S1000RR and the Ducati, which it sells the most. Alright, moving back, here you can see a full Aero competition exhaust system. I think I installed this one on the bike maybe in 2019 or maybe 2018, I can't remember exactly, but again, makes the bike light. It's a full titanium, so you can see how good the blue color looks on the bike. It has been, after installation, like the color has changed really amazingly on this. If you need more videos on this, we might have a full installation video, or if you need any data from us, if you are having any issues, you can get back to us. Again, if you want, like, we might also have like, there was a point when we were the only one selling the Akrapovich full exhaust system with like stainless steel headers for S1000RR, for the Gen 2 S1000RR, with the titanium can. But right now what we have is only carbon fiber can. So like, if you need the titanium can, then maybe you can ask us about the SC project or Arrow. I think I like the Arrow, so again, your pick. To clean up the back, if you see, we have the RNG tail tidy. Basically tucks the tail in. One thing we like is now, like, tucking the tail in, like the turn signals also are included in the tail tidy. I have a better one on the HP4 where everything is basically in this tail light, like the turn signals are integrated. We bought that, or maybe got that specially made with a few connections to make the turn signals, or amber colored turn signals, bulbs or LEDs inside the tail light. We can guide if somebody needs that, and I'll do a walk around video as well for that pretty soon. Okay. At the bottom we have the Gillies spools, or the rear stand spools, you can say, available on the website, so you can buy them from us. We have the battery tenders. You can buy it from us, or we also have the C-Tech battery tenders, whichever works for you. Like, it's again a very personal thing. You can ask us and we'll be happy to help. I'll also include all the links. Again, coming over on this side, we have the GB Racing clutch cover, and then the Pooch fairing slider. Apart from that, like, if you talk about the tires that we have, again, I was telling about the Pirelli Super Corsas. They just have one track day this year. The tires are almost short, but if you want Pirellis or Contis or Michelin is your thing, or Bridgestone is your thing, just inquire with us, and we have all the tires. It's just like, because we were stocking the car tires before, so it's not updated on the website, but definitely we can send them out to you. So one thing in the beginning that I was talking about was the windscreen. Now we have swapped a few windscreens on the HP4. I'll share a video about that, but today for this bike specifically, we have the Pooch dark smoke windscreen that we are going to change. I mean, if you guys need an installation video, we can do that, but it's no rocket science to install this. Anybody with the right set of tools or the keys to open these boards can install them. Now the Pooch, we are using them for a while, and we are like a direct dealer with Pooch, so we have really good pricing on our website. I'll share the link. If you need that, just let us know. Again, this windscreen sits a little higher, so it's easier for the taller riders to tuck in, which is highly recommended. If you want to see something else on the bike, let us know, or if you want to buy something else, or give us a suggestion, please let us know. We'll be very happy to incorporate that. But do like this video and follow or subscribe to us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is Rama, owner of 2 to 4 Wheels, or you can say principal investor. We are trying to set a new standard in the market, coming from an engineering background, and then I'm trying to give the best I can, being in this same area, like calibration wise or systems wise. I've done this, and I know, like, we are carrying just the best parts for everyone.